This video is on exercise 1C of A-Level Further Maths Core 1 textbook. In question 7, we have f of z, which is equal to 2z squared minus z plus 8. And we should find the values of each functions at the following values. So in part A, we want to find f of 2I, which is just the same as usual functions when we have a function and we want to find the x. For example, f of 2, we just substitute 2 into that function to get the value of the function at that x value. So here is the same. We do 2 times 2i squared minus 2i plus 8, and this is equal to 2 times 2i squared is 4i squared, but we know that I squared is equal to minus 1, so this gives us minus 1 times 4, which is minus 4. Then minus 2i plus 8, which is minus 8 minus 2i plus 8. So minus 8 plus 8 is equal to 0, and we get minus 2i. B, f of 3 minus 6i. So it's the same as part A, with just a different complex number. In this case, we have 2 times 3 minus 6i squared minus 3 minus I plus 8. Yeah, now we can work this out. So let's just work out 3 minus 6i squared first, then we will get back to the question. So we can expand this and we get 9 minus 18i minus 18i, and then here minus 6i times minus 6i. We should be careful because that gives us 36i squared. So we will get 36i squared, but since I squared is minus 1, this is equal to minus 36. Now we can simplify this. 9 minus 36 is minus 27, and minus 18i minus 18i is minus 36i. So this is equal to, so 3 minus 6i squared is equal to this. Now we can get back to the main thing, which is here on top. So 2 times, so we now know that 3 minus 6i squared is equal to minus 27 minus 36i. So we just write minus 27 minus 36i minus 3 minus 6i plus 8, and we have 2 minus 27, which is minus 54. 2 minus 36i is minus 72i, and then here we should negate this. Minus 3 plus 6i, and finally plus 8, and this is the last step. So minus 54 minus 3 plus 8. So this gives us minus 49 and minus 72i plus 6i, which is minus 66i. And this is the final answer. 8. F of z is equal to z squared minus 2z plus 17. Show that z is equal to 1 minus 4i is a solution to f of z is equal to 0. So again, you have probably done many of these with just real functions, and so what we do in general is that when we have a value, so we usually we have been dealing with x values, but in this case it's a z value, so we should substitute this z value into this function, and we should be hoping to get 0, because if we get 0, then that means that z value is a solution to that function. So now let's try that here. And So we start by writing down f of 1 minus 4i is equal to 1 minus 4i squared minus 2 times 1 minus 4i plus 17. Now we can work out 1 minus 4i squared again. So I'm just going to write that here on top. 1 minus 4i times 1 minus 4i. So that's 1 minus 4i minus 4i. Again, here we should be careful because minus 4i times minus 4i is 16i squared. But I squared is negative, so this gives us minus 16. Now, if we add all of these, we get minus 15 minus 8i. Now, let's get back to this function. So now we can write here that because 1 minus 4i squared is equal to minus 15 minus 8i as we worked out above. And then here minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 times minus 4i is plus 4i plus 17. And now let's see what does this give us. So minus 8i plus 8i is 0. Then minus 15 minus 2 is minus 17 plus 17 is 0. And we get 0. So now we have shown that f of z is equal to 0. So that's it for this video. Please make sure to subscribe to this video and like this video if you learned something new, and I will see you in the next video.